Ni hao ma, hey Derek. So this is the day after yesterday night when I was doing this because I'm kind of burnt out doing client work. I probably should be doing client work, but if I don't do this, it'll never get done. This is just a personal note for myself. There are screaming kittens, literally screaming kittens, who are stuck in the bottom of this like sewage system river thing, which I can hear the cries of. So I don't know what's going to happen with that, but that's just a personal side note. Anyways, what I've done here is I've created two CMS pages. One is for the glossaries. Actually, that's all I did actually, the glossaries. So right now, if I go to the glossary page, what I would like is this juicer for the SEO, where I'll go ahead and describe key elements. And when you hit read more, it takes you to an in-depth page. And you notice this has different filters, and I'm trying to set up the CMS. So let's go ahead and take a look at that glossary template. And this literally probably took me an hour or 2 hours. Like, because I look at this now and it's like, it's done. But when I was doing it, it's like, I don't know. So this is my old website, for example, in tutorials. I like the layout of it. In fact, I like my old website very much. That's why I'm carrying everything over, as I mentioned 10 trillion times. But here, if I go ahead and just look at this page right here, you can see what I've done is I just have a header 1 right here with a paragraph text. And you'll notice if I go back to that glossary page, this header 1 is not the same. This is a header 2 with a different text than a header 1. So stuff like this that I guess if you're in the SEO game, you'll know, but if you're not, then you won't even think twice. But here it is. I really like this sticky share button on the right, because this is practical. Like if people share my stuff, that'll be cool. And you'll notice right now I've added a table of content, so this actually works. I just pulled this from one of my sites that I built for my client in the past. Why not do that? In fact, most of the stuff I just copy and paste from previous client sites that I personally built. So why would I build it twice? It doesn't make sense. But anyways, here is really cool. This is automatically pulling H2 text in a table of content through dynamic element. And I'm going to get ChatGPT to write most of my content. I'm not going to sit there and do it. So I've styled all the text, all the rich element. This is, for example, header 3. This is a paragraph text. This is a dot point. This is a header 2 to have certain spacing, so it's very easy for me to copy and paste. So I like this spacing. It looks great. And you'll notice at the very bottom, this took me a while to figure out, the wording and like what to do here. Initially, I just wanted this like try Webflow for free, which is like an affiliate link through PartnerStack. But then I'm like, I'm also going to promote my course, so why not also mention it there? So here it says, I use Webflow every day, learn how I do it. Or I could say, I use Webflow every day, you should too. Webflow powers every site I build, including this one. Try it out for free. And when you're ready to go deeper, check out my full Webflow course and I'll teach you everything I know. And this goes into like UX design, where it's like you have two CTA buttons. One is a primary, one is a secondary. Obviously, if you have two primary, it's like, which one do I click? And then the primary one's obviously your high priority. But in this case, people would probably sell their Webflow course because it makes money or something. But maybe that's too big of a step to take. So it's just like, here, try my affiliate link. But if you're interested, hit this Webflow course. So sometimes that's like these small, tiny decisions I have to sit there for like 15 minutes, 25 minutes thinking of, where other people, they don't even think twice. They're like, oh, whatever makes the most money initially, which, sure, whatever. Anyways, scrolling down, you can see that I'm also going to add an FAQ section, which I've already built in the back end. Apparently that's good for SEO. Probably have to put some sort of special schema markup. Then here, I really like this. I don't think anyone's doing this, but I did this. I think I did this on my old site, just FYI. This is just a plugin. I think it's from like Share This for free. Doesn't really do anything. It's just a cool, like, I guess I can see whoever interacted with my site. But this is cool. It's like a BuzzFeed thing. I think that's where like the inspiration came from, like ages ago when I did my first website. And here it's saying, have any questions? I'm always down to help. Contact me, so people can contact me. And then below this is stay up to date with my newsletter. And even the minute, tiny, minouche pizza detail is like, this was originally left aligned. Do I leave it left aligned or do I put it right aligned? Because right aligned, it looks visually appealing. It's still balanced. It's still asymmetrically balanced because we have a section here on the left aligned. Then we have like a, I don't know, like pushed to a side align. And then we have a right align, which everything balances out perfectly. If this was left aligned, it still would technically be balanced, but this is more like asymmetrical balance. It's not perfectly symmetrical balance. It's asymmetrical, which I probably will mention in my course. Check that out if you're watching, lol. Haha, wow. Oh, I'm upselling. Anyways, you can tell today's the 15th of May, so I don't know what's going to happen in the future. But I guess that's what separates a, I don't even want to say good designer, but that's what separates an intermediate and like experienced designer, where they can start doing asymmetrical stuff. Because I think when you're starting out in design, here I am going another side tangent ramble. You should probably stick to symmetrical design. And when you look at other inspirations as a beginner designer, you probably really like asymmetrical design, but you just don't know how to execute it properly. Wow, mega side tangent. Anyways, this is what I built. Probably took me 2 hours. I have to get back to client work. Don't do it. Don't do it.